hello YouTube, Damo_23 here, and welcome back to another episode of the Paris 13 Atletico save, or better than PSG, or not League to Legend, the French edition. All three are applicable. So far this season, we are definitely proving that we are, moving forward in the save and having some very key moments. Since we last met, we've played a number of games. And we are now live on stream, and we're about to get into a couple of big games in the Europa League, which will be what this episode will be based upon. We will be recapping the results and then obviously moving into Getafe followed by Feyenoord. First thing though we are going to do is just say that the signings we made this year have all had a very good start. Bakayoko's come in, he's looking like he's developing, he's looked fantastic. He's been one of the pick of the bunches, 7 goals and 8 appearances in the league with 4 assists. Yeah, he's been very good. If you look at the rest of the team as well, if I just clear these out as well, because we've had some fitness tests, right? Munoz has picked up an injury during this, but 7. Vinny's not starting today, but 7. You know, everyone's come in and done well. I've dropped Tossin as well, Burke and Tossin. Can I just say, play development seems to be broken. Every one of the younger players that we signed, even though they're playing in a much better division than what they were originally, and my facilities are now good, and growing to be great, they keep declining. It makes no sense. But yeah, Tossin, 7. So, look, pretty happy. I have dropped Tossin, main reason, 6.8 and a 6.2 against Monaco. In terms of results, though, we have looked very, very good. Since we last met, which was against PSG and Lecce, drew 0-0 to AJ 2 days later. It does happen. Beat Harvey AC 5-0. Marseille 2-0 in a classic game that we dominated in. And could have been more. We then rotated against FCSB. We had Michele scoring his first goal. He's probably the only player that hasn't been great, but it's 8 appearances off the bench, not scored a goal in the league yet. He's got time. FC Nantes, Dosu scored a hat-trick. Important to note, Dosu has won. Had won. He came 3rd in the World Under-21 Player of the Year award. Fell second. Well, second was Endrick, and some region beat Endrick to it, which is interesting. Endrick's just signed for Real Madrid for 70 mil in real life. But Dosu's already got 6 and 10. Hints that we're scoring goals, isn't it? And then lucky last game we played, first game on stream of tonight that we've had, is we played Marseille and drew 3-3 in a game where we were the better side. Foyth gave away a penalty and got sent off, which we scored, and then proceeded not to see a highlight from Football Manager, even though we played against 10 men on an attacking 4-2-4. But, yeah, interesting. But we'll take it. And it leaves us in a position where, in the table, if you have a look, currently sitting 3rd, 10 games played, 7 wins, 2 draws, and only have lost to PSG, who are 10 wins from 10. And, well, it's PSG. They're good. Mbappe is Mbappe. You just don't stop him. 57 and 23 last year, 64 and 33. Already got 21 and 10. Yeah. PSG, look, breaking into this top 4, we're on the cusp, is what I'm trying to say. To actually get there and be better than PSG is going to take about 5 to 6 further years of development and finding world-class talent that wants to join us. I am going to put it out there. I think there's more of a chance of us winning the Champions League than there is going to stop PSG in France at the minute, with Mbappe being Mbappe. But we'll see. In terms of Getafe, though, they have a decent side, obviously, in the Spanish First Division, currently sitting 8, which is quite solid for them, only 8 games in. Obviously, not a bad time for us to play them. In terms of the Europa League, in terms of the Europa League, we currently sit where we need to sit. We currently sit 2nd. 2 games played, 2 wins. We have played the 2 sides that we are predicted to beat. Lecce, we should have beaten more than we did. We pumped FCSB, which we should have, who, that's standard. These are the 2 games coming up. Feyenoord and Getafe are going to be huge. I will obviously give you the goals of the Lille game, because that's obviously massive too. In terms of the team, I have gone slightly more picked on form and a touch more experience. So Schindler in net, Fort's made it in. Zeno, Chavez is great. Long Yellow's come back from injury, but prepared Munoz at 30-odd to be the midfielder. If Dieng was fit, which he's not, he's coming back from a bit of an injury himself, he would have started. With that being said, Orange forward, we'll start with Billing, and then it's Bakayoko, Melbalai, Dosu and Collie, who have been fantastic. Like, even Collie's got 8 goals already this season. He has started to slow down. We do not have enough because of, to make a full bench. We'll just get Joe Lucas there. Done. We just need to get ourselves into a spot and see what we can do. See what we can do. Alright. We have to win our game, home games. That's that. Alright, let's go. Let's see what we can do. If we win this game, we're in a really good spot. Now, this is one of the games that I highlighted that were going to be tough. This game here, the final game, Arsenal away, penciling in for a loss. Feel like we need to be, if we want to make it out in the 6, we need to be winning this sort of game. This game is going to be difficult. They're an established Spanish league side. We are still, even though we're very good, still need to establish ourselves. We go out here, Collie leading the line. We are obviously in the black with the fluoro stripe, which you never get to see in their straight blue. I would love us to wear the green kit more, because I think it's better. Forza, good to see you. How's things, mate? And away we go. Hector 4, early throw in. Melbalai, good touch. Wenger forward. Back to Chavez, who starts over Tossin, mainly because of Tossin's poor form. And, well, it's a mistake from Chavez. Steps in to try and win it, doesn't. Trilly, who I've used in saves, he's very good. With a boy over the top, he looked offside. Schindler was beat. Goals counted, we're 1-0 down. Mistake from Chavez. We bring him in because he's in better form, and the first thing he does, he makes a mistake, and we're 1-0 down. Still looks slightly offside to me, huh? We going to see the lines? It's closer than that. Closer than that. Sorry. If you're going to draw lines, I want lines drawn where they're meant to be drawn. If you're going to draw lines, I want lines drawn where they're meant to be drawn. That's a lot tighter than what you think, Football Manager. I think he's a fraction off, personally. That makes it look better, but we're not in line. That one makes it look like he's a fraction off. This one makes it look like he's on. Whatever. Anyway. Back to it. If we go 2-0 down here out of nowhere, I'm going to be livid anyway. Engine forward wins the ball back. Chavez. Ball looking for Bakayoko. Doesn't win. Falls to Billing. Great ball to Bakayoko. That. Needs to get one across the box. Instead finds Billing. Billing chips one. Melbalai. Not known for his headering ability. Need to be a better ball. 1-0 down. Getafe had one shot, one moment, one goal. Mistake at the back from Chavez. Munier. Yanko. Misses. So far from what you've seen 16 minutes in, we are not good enough for this level. We've been demolished. Yeah, it's a mistake that's cost us. Bakayoko, of all people, he's a big tool. I would prefer him to be in the box, but yeah. Anyway, Jose Antonio's led in a howler. It's 1-1. Has the match engine gone back in time? Because it's been pretty poor so far today, the match engine. Some of the goals that are going in should never be going in. We conceded a header that was pretty poor as well. Headed back across goal. Melbourne just pops it there, and Jose Antonio in net has just spilt it in the goal. Look, we're 1-1. It's back on level pegging. We don't deserve it, but we'll take it. And 33 minutes in, it's 1-1 here. Bakayoko again. Not known for our set pieces, by the way. Zeno heads just over the bar. That was a great header. That deserved to go in. Struggling for the ball against a 4-4-2. We should really be dominating a 4-4-2 on the ball. Fresh arms. Very far from pleased. We are going to make a change here. Chavez has made a mistake for the goal, so we're going to get him off. Munoz has had a bit of a legless game, come back from injury, so I'm going to get Long Yellow in. I'm going to start the second half. Lads talking about the incident between Melbourne City and Melbourne Victory. Bad scenes. I'm not going to talk about it too much on the YouTube episode, but bad scenes. I'll share my views on it in a second. Collie, get there. Is there. Blocked. Would have been offside, I think, and was. Struggling to get on the ball, which makes no sense. For everyone knows why I've paused. I was actually going to go, I'm going to move 5 at the back, block up the middle of the park and play on the break. In fact, there's a highlight if they score. I don't know what I do. But I'm just letting everyone know that my idea was to go 5 at the back. Because I pressed pause, Football Manager's giving us a highlight. I was going to go 5 at the back and block this up. Collie mistake. Dosu. He knows how to hit him. Dosu. Straight at the keeper. Fucking hell. Can't miss those opportunities. 70 minutes played. I think it's calling for it. Melbalai looking dead too. Ibrahim Dieng comes straight in. Papa Dieng comes in. Colley's not had the best of game. Actually going to go Shadow Striker with McKaylee. And Shadow Striker on Dieng. On the break, but a bit more tempo. Block up the middle of the park. Bit more direct into the big boy up top. Billing throws. We're going to look just to create havoc now. Hector Fort has got Zeno. Don't mind a cross into the box here, Zines. When's your forward? Hector Fort's not moved that way. McKaylee holds it up. Chips one out there to Billing, who's continued his run. Cuts it. Dieng. Changes the 5 at the back. First thing that happens, goal. Dim, on cue, give me my masterclass command, because guess what? It wasn't exactly how I pictured it would be. I pictured it more on the break, but the 5 at the back straight away, there it is. Billings is the GOAT. Me and Paulie love our Billing. 5 at the back, boom. They move in the 4-2-3-1, that's fine. We'll stay 5 at the back. Don't need the ball now. We just play. So throw in. Just going to make a change here. Going to actually move it to the target man on support. And we're not going to play out from the back, I do not think. I want us to take some longer kicks to the target man. Don't need to distribute it quickly. I just want to get the ball up to the target man who can bring it down. Billing, long throw. That's the right throw. Just nothing there. They might hit us on the break. They might hit us on the break. They will hit us on the break. This would be totally undeserved. Shinola, save me. Doesn't need to. That's piss poor from their number 10. 3 minutes at a time. Dosu's too far out to score. Saying that though, force a good save out of Jose Antonio. Last gasp highlight. We need a tackle here, Hector Fort. No tackle. Wins that one back. Back to Shinola. Tossen. Not the time to get caught on it. Just thumps one. Dosu heads it to no one in particular. This is it. Last chance saloon. Good tackle. Falls back to him. How does that fall back to him? It's going to come into the box now. Here it is. Tossen clears. Get everyone back here now. We're at the mercy of the referee's whistle. Would love to see him just blow it right now. Dosu stayed last man just in case we get one on the break. Cordoba. Here we go. Dieng. 3 against 3. Referee blows. What a win. We changed the 5 at the back. We nab a result. We were the better side second half. First half. First 20 minutes, that was a Getafe game. Happy with that. It's another win. 3 wins from 3 in the Europa League. Absolutely superb. We've got Lille next in a big game in the league, and then we'll be away to Feyenoord. No, we're at home to Feyenoord. Wow. We're away then to Genk, and then we've got away to Arsenal. Tell you what, boys, win the Feyenoord game. I'm going to put a bold prediction that we're going to go straight through the round of 16. Welcome back, YouTube. Second game, Feyenoord, 4th versus 2nd. Can I just say, Feyenoord, Arsenal, ourselves, all play each other. We're all 3 games in, we've all won 3 because we've all not played against each other yet. Very, very tough draw, is what I'm trying to say. We played Lille, we played well. McKaylee scoring his first goal off the bench. We did go 1-0 down, made it 2-1. Evenish game. They probably deserved the 93rd minute equaliser. It's just another one of these match engine moments, which is just like the match engine shouldn't do us dirty here. But yeah, the touch by Zeno is quite deplorable if the game doesn't go back that far. Yep, it will. All right, have a look at this. They just bump one in the space. Never ever should they get on it, and our centre back takes a touch for him and stops. Apparently they meant to fix that, but apparently not. And then Party first time bangs one in from distance. That realistically should have just been a highlight that was swept up by our centre back and played back to our keeper, or hoofed out of play, and that should have been full time. But final's going to be a big game. Important to note, we did get Bakayoko injured after singing his praises, him looking fantastic and developing. Unfortunately, the guy is going to be out for the next 4 weeks with a twisted ankle. Just realised that we only had one proper physio here, so I've now upgraded that. We now have one of the best physio departments in the game. So Bakayoko out, and that's going to leave us starting indoor, which is odd. But indoor and Fort do have a very good understanding. We are going to go with that. Manoz back in as well. Diang's also back in too. Decided to go a little bit more experience here for this game. And with that, hopefully, we get a good performance out of everyone. Please note, Dosu is up to 4.5 star. That is how good this kid is. He is fantastic. He is unbelievable, and let's hope his development continues more and more and more. Look, happy to take a draw based on how tight the table is. I do think we need to go out here and win. I'm going to tell them to go out there and enjoy themselves. They did not seem to release the pressure, so do the good old chat, and away we go. There's our lineup. Standard, usual. I will tell you guys right now that against Arsenal, we will be looking to go 5 at the back at the Emirates. We will be starting 5 at the back. They've come up with a 5 at the back system with Timber in the middle of the park, Azon, Bidgelow's in net, who's a great keeper. They've actually kept a fairly good core of their side there, fine. Do sign some older players generally on FM. But here we are. Boys coming out. As they line up, let's get into it. And away we go. Let's hope we play well against a good Finewood side. I think a point would be not bad, but a win would be paramount. So far, 15 minutes in, we've had more of the ball, which is a good sign against a 5 at the back system. You need to be able to move them around. And let's go and see what we can do. Yeah, if you are liking the episode, give it a like. Do subscribe to the YouTube channel. It does help with getting more growth for the channel and seeing more people see the episodes. As Schindler makes a good save. There is a temptation to maybe look for a better keeper later on. Only because we haven't been rolling the ball out enough. We've seen a lot of us going long, which are not normally what happens here. Anyway, Melbourne, good touch, good feet, finds Hector Fort. Itzer Indoor made a good run and is found. Colley's there, 1-0. There he is again. El Hadji Colley. Club captain, Mr. Captain, fantastic. We rejected 12 mil of 11.5 at the start of this year. We've signed him down for another 4 years, which means he'll be here till he's at least 31. We picked him up from the amateur leagues of France, and this boy is unbelievable at finding the back of the net. And we lead 1-0. He did have a pretty poor game last time out in the league, and so that's why we binned him. Anyway, Dosu, good ball in. And in the end, it's taking a deflection, and Bigelow claims. That could have gone anywhere. 30 minutes in. Still 1-0. Bigelow goes long. Can we win that header, please? Tossin does. Billing now. Tossin again. Great ball to Hector Fort. Needs some width. No one out there. Issa Indoor's gone very narrow, and I don't think that's his fault. Issa Indoor should really be out there. Don't know why he was so narrow. Anyway, Timber now, he's got people in front of him to pick a pass. That's the pass. Schindler needs to save me, and he doesn't. Through Schindler and in. One. Not happy. Wouldn't say poor keeping. It's actually just a good run. Tossin should maybe track it a little bit better, but yeah. I think once Schindler gets fingers to it, he should make a save. 1-1. They're a good side. Do think it all comes down from not having Bakayoko out there and Issa and Dor not presenting. Another good run again. We're getting picked off by these secondary runs. Deflected straight to Schindler. Been liking the centre-back on stopper. Don't like it right now. Let's go back to being a bit more natural, please. Usually step up and win the ball. And stop the pass or cut the passing lane. Step in. Haven't seen it once. He's been getting caught. Far from pleased. Start the second half. After leading 1-0, not a good end to the half. I would say they've had the better of it. They're playing really well in the break. Force them long, need a win. I thought they'd patch the game. Hello. Ball over the top. Our two centre-backs run into each other. Making a change. Ibrahim Dieng, mate. You're in. Making a change. Dieng's not having a pretty good game either. When's your forwards in there too? Double change. Losing this battle here at the minute. Losing this battle. Had a bit more of the ball, but we're losing the battle. They're having way more freedom. Billing froze. Dosu's still there. Manoz, poor. Now I need to keep it. Just keep it. Let Dieng have it. Great ball by him. All good.
Don't forget to have time.
Yeah, I will. Ustad. Carlos Fernandez. They've had every highlight. I might move into the 5 at the back here if we get through this highlight. That's a good ball. Good touch. In the end, Schindler doesn't need a save. Do I move to 5 at the back to try and cut this out? I think we do. I think we go into the 5 at the back again. I feel like they're dominating. So let's go match them. 5 at the back versus 5 at the back. Let's try and match them. Dieng wants it now. Schindler. Thank you. Manoz can turn. Great ball to Billing. Great ball to Collie. Manoz. Dieng. Good movement. Need to find the midfielder's feet here. Well done. Manoz turns in. Billing wants. That's the midfielder. Now this Paul needs to go forward. Collie needs runners. There he is. Michele. Deflection and in. We'll take it. No way he's offside. Deserved the goal. What a move. He didn't look off. Where's he offside? He's level. Mike cuts him off. Frega, man. Football Manager, man. Draw the lines where they are meant to be. It's taking it from the defender's front leg and his front leg. Ridiculous. Dieng's coming in late doors. Shadow striker. And with that, target man on support. And if we are going to whip in a ball, float him in because we've got height there. Disgusting, that. We had it. We had it, boys. Look level. Look more than level. Looked on. Good boy out there to Hector Fort. Good touch. Now we need someone to come wide, which is Collie. He does well. We did well. We just didn't get there. Well done, Billing. Always in the right spot, Mr. Billing. Michele holds it up. Poor ball. Did everything right. We did everything right. Now they're going to hit us on the break. Well done, Wenja Ford. He won that ball back with some venom. Dieng. Manoz has been everywhere. Ball looking for Dieng is not going to be the ball. This feels like a PSV highlight. This would be a tough game to lose late doors. Bounces off him and falls back. The match engine wants him to win so bad. We've had a disallowed goal that should have counted, and it's bounced back to him again. All right, they're scoring. What is that, Football Manager? What the fuck is that, you dumb fucking game? Tackle falls back to him, they pass it to no man's land, hits our player and falls straight back to him. Fuck off. What the fuck is that, you fucking dumb fucking inbred of a fucking excuse of a fucking football game? We get it tactically right. We have a goal that's onside by a fucking mile given offside by VAR. And then they score that. So this is what Football Manager should be. Make a tactical decision, play out from the back, fucking knock it around, great goal, get lucky with the finish because of deflection. But that happens, right? And then we cop that. He's never off in a million years. Look at that. He's never off in a million years. He's as level fucking comes. He's a bit this far on. What is this for a goal, man? Fucking what is that? Make matters worse, we win the ball back here for the third time. And for the third time, we give it back to him. Third time, we give it back to him. That ball's to no one. Don't know where you're going. FM in this highlight wanted him to get it because we won the ball back 3 times. We punted it back to him 3 times. Tackle bounces off him back to him. And what is that? How? Match engine. Oh, we fixed the match engine. No, you fucking haven't, you excuse of a fucking franchise. We lose our first game in the Europa League, not our fault. Not our fault. Ridiculous. What should have been a very good episode has been tarnished. We got it tactically right in the first game. Scored, won, great. Got it tactically right in the second game. Scored a legitimate goal given for offside. And then they scored in the 93rd minute when we win the ball back 3 times, give it back to them 3 times because apparently, it's the 94th minute, so we're not going to try and play it in the feet, we're going to knock it long for whatever reason. And the AI will go, oh no, it's coded for us to score. So pass, tackle, full back to us, pass or bounce off you, back to us. What is it? FIFA? Is this fucking FIFA? I may as well fucking turn this fucking excuse of a fucking console. I'm not going to pick it up. Fuck that. Right? Then I got down here and play the fucking dumb game. Play the fucking game that is fucking Satan's work. Because, I tell you what, FM, we're copying too many goals, the ball keeps falling back to the AI, but the AI's getting lucky, where apparently you fix defenders, but we've seen defenders run into each other and balls over the top. Look at the goal I conceded against fucking Lille, where a ball over the top and our defender touches it for their striker. I might as well go play FIFA and fucking cop deflections and fucking every kickoff's a goal and fucking that. Fix your fucking match engine, please, I beg of thee. What a shit game. Yet again, if you don't own FM23 and you're playing FM22, 21, whatever, do not buy it. Another fucking example. See you next time. Thank you and goodbye. That is a fucking joke of a way to end that fucking episode. That is stupid.